There are two areas that should kind of characterize our focus: growth in learning, and then beyond that, growth in virtue.
When I think about Delone, I think of loyalty, faithfulness, and enthusiasm.
But one of the terms that you hear when you spend any time here at Delone Catholic is squire or squirehood. And this idea of a squire is very important to us. It helps to inform our identity. A squire, of course, is an understudy to a knight. And so our students, very much are squires. And they're squires with a view of becoming knights, right? So we're trying to equip our students with a sense of service to others, which is the hallmark of a knight.
This place is special because the students are invested. We don't have a large population, but we're able to be very active with our sports, with our productions, because the students embrace the opportunity to be involved and create their own community here within the building.
You feel that deep sense of community, you feel that stewardship for each other, for the world around us. You feel that sense of belonging, which I think is really important in today's world, and also instilling in them this sense of responsibility as they go out into the world and become our future leaders.
I think it's important to know that sending your students to Delone is not just a choice in education. It's a choice in education. It's a choice in your faith. It's a choice in how you want your student to be nurtured throughout their educational career. It's how you want your student to be prepared.
It's a community that welcomes all sorts of different people and really comes to know who you are.
At Delone Catholic, our motto is to be doers of the word. The rest of that scripture passage is, and not hearers only. Something we talk about a lot in the Sacred Studies department is making sure that the students are not just memorizing facts and concepts, but really taking them to heart and thinking about how they can apply these to their life as a young adult Christian, as a young adult Catholic.
I think you don't really understand the gifts of this community until you're really immersed in it.
There's nothing like Delone on a Friday night.
I think that there is a sense of pride and responsibility that when you put on a Delone Catholic sweatshirt, you put on a Delone Catholic uniform, you understand that with that comes a sense of responsibility, a sense of pride.
If you are feeling that nudge, you're probably on the right track to just send them, to try Delone.
My parents told me that I could go to any school I wanted, and I chose Delone because I knew it would be a good fit for me and my education.
I'm proud to say I go to Delone Catholic.
I'm absolutely proud to be an alumni. And that being said, I'm proud that my kids are going to be alumni someday.
The best way to inform your decision making is to come and see. Visit us. Every day is open house. We welcome you to come by and to learn more about us.
Once you're a squire, you're always a squire.
This is Joseph Shirillo, graduating class of 2023 at Delone Catholic High School in McSherrystown, PA. My previous school experiences didn't prepare me to become the person I am today like Delone Catholic has. And when you enroll at Delone Catholic, you will be challenged, but at the same time, the school community nurtures you to create your own path. Delone Catholic welcomed me into their community and helped me become the person I am meant to be. I participated with the drama department, athletics, organized charity events, and serve in many leadership roles. All of these opportunities have prepared me for the next part of my life. Delone Catholic also helped me to grow in my relationship with God, and now I invite you to join this amazing community.
To schedule a private tour and learn more about Delone Catholic High School, visit DeloneCatholic.org or call 717-637-5969. Delone Catholic, prepared to lead, prepared to serve, and prepared for life.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sheppard Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic High School. Tonight, DCBN brings you the wrestling match between the Hanover Nighthawks and Coach Chad Urafa's Squires. Bill, the Squires have they won the Snacktown Duels with a 4-0 bracket, and then beat Reading in the championship game. So they brought home the championship from Hanover with a 5-0 record. The only loss they have in the dual meets this year so far was a 2-point loss to Bermudian, and as you know from being around this area, Bermudian's been the kingpin and them in Biglerville for quite a while, and Delone only lost by 2 up there at. So I think the junior high matches are over, and we're going to start right in with the varsity after both these teams come out and warm up a bit. Putting the Squires record here, and and then they went to a dual meet. Not a dual meet, an individual meet up at Conestoga Valley over last weekend, and they actually did pretty well up there. They crowned the champion here, 12-0. Let's see what that kid's name is, Gavin Green. You know, he won the championship up there. They finished 12th out of a lot of teams that went up to Conestoga Valley, and they call it the War of the something up there. But they're being paced this year by 3 freshmen for the Squires. Gavin Green at 127 is a perfect 14-0. In 12 of his wins, he's got bonus points, and you know how important that is in the scoring here for wrestling. Nathaniel Handy, he's at 107, and he's 16-2, and in all 16 wins, he got bonus points too. Caleb Taylor, of course, 215, 13-1 with 9 pins, and 11 of those wins came with bonus points. So that's why Delone's winning their matches. If they can double up and get either 4, 5, or 6 points in each match instead of 3 for just winning, really counts up for the team when they get in there. Of course, they have senior Dominic Giraffe at 189, who's been a mainstay in this Squires wrestling team since he was a freshman. He comes in at 12-2. So, you know, tonight is youth night here. We had a youth wrestling match between Hanover and Delone youth wrestling clubs, and then we only had 2 junior high matches. So I think the next thing on the agenda here is going to be the varsity match. Right down in front of us, that's Reverend John, our district attorney, our athletic director,
our AD.
Our AD, explaining what's going to happen here tonight. Like I said, Delone has already won. They didn't face Hanover in the Hanover Duels. Hanover was in the other section and didn't make the finals. Reading did, and Delone then beat Reading. So this will be the first match between Hanover and Delone this year. We have another wrestling match coming on at the end of the year, and hopefully I'm going to try to do the announcing tonight. Bill is going to have to really take over once the match starts, because he knows a lot more about wrestling than I do. We tried to get other people involved here, but
actually
tonight it just didn't work out.
Actually, I got in touch with Freddie Perez over the weekend, and he's in the hospital. He had a heart attack.
Yeah, I heard.
But he did say keep him in mind for the next one, for the one in February. So wish the best of luck, the healing graces for Freddie, and for his family to bounce back from this, and maybe we'll get to hear from him on our next match. I think it's February 2nd?
Thursday, February 1st.
February 1st.
Against Kennerdale. Let's go over our DCBN schedule here coming up. Of course, we have this match tonight, and then next Friday, the 12th, we have Hanover girls basketball here at Delone. That game's going to start at 6 o'clock since Hanover doesn't have a JV team. Then on the 17th, we get our first look at the boys since we lost the Camp Hill game because of circumstances. But we get Wednesday the 17th, we have Littlestown. It's JV game starts at 6 o'clock. The varsity game right after, and then we double up the next Tuesday with the boys with the York Catholic game right here at Shep Gym, and then the 27th we have the big doubleheader. Big doubleheader between New Oxford. Girls are going to play first. The boys will play second. And that night we will have both those matches, both those games on DCBN, and then on the 30th we have the girls win a big match at the end of the year here against Bermudian Springs. And then, of course, we have the Kennerdale, and then we have the Hanover boys basketball on the 2nd, which then we'll take a week off or so for the counties, which we really can't.
Yeah, they have that. They have that scheduled out.
Yeah, the counties are bought by another organization that televises them. So we'll pick up after that with hopefully both these teams make district. Although the boys basketball team has fallen on a little rough times here. They lost a couple of matches. Now, see, I got my mind made good. Mike Knoll has just joined us here at the table. we they lost. You know, they started off 6-1, but since then are 6-4, and they play Fairfield here tomorrow night. We're not doing the game, but that's a 6 o'clock start. Also, that Fairfield don't have a JV boys team, so that game's a 6 o'clock game. And next Friday when we put on the Hanover girls basketball team, that's a 6 o'clock match also, because Hanover don't have a girls JV team. So we're waiting for both teams to come out here and start this varsity match. Like I said, Delone comes in with a 5-1 dual meet record, and I'm not sure what Hanover's is. I've asked the AD to have both coaches send us up a lineup, or at least announce before they take the match, Matt, who in the heck we're watching wrestling, because I tell you, these players don't wear numbers. Right? I don't have a roster here.
Most of the Delone guys I'm familiar with. You were talking about Handy and Tyler. I have them in a study hall this year. I usually don't have too many freshmen, but I do have them.
Well, being led by 3 freshmen, that says a lot for the future of the program. With Gavin Green at 127, he's a perfect 14-0. And then Nathaniel Handy's also a freshman. He's at 107 and 16-2. And Caleb Tyler at 215 is 13-1 with 9 pins. So, you know, if they're all getting bonus points, you know,
right,
and of course Dominic, like I said, has been a mainstay at 189. He's probably getting some bonus points too. You're looking at 18, 19, 20 points out of those 4 wrestlers, and that says, you know, you get bonus points, and when you lose, keep the other team to 3 points for that bout. That's why they're 5-1 right now.
Yeah, you can lose more matches, but get more points than the ones you win, and can make up for that.
So these 4 wrestlers here are sticking it for Delone now. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you I understand. I'm not even sure how many weight classes there are this year, to tell you the truth, but we'll find out here as we go on. I think they're starting with, so they just posted on the board here, we're going to start with 215. So it'll be 215 then heavyweight, I know that much, and then
go back to the bottom.
Then they'll go back to the bottom, and I guess that's 107.
I think so.
So at 215 we're probably going to have, so we'll have 215 in heavyweight. They just put it on the board here that they're going to start at 215. Hanover's out in the mat right now, getting ready. So Danny, can you take it for a couple minutes and put on, or do we have something to read?
Yeah, we have some stuff to announce. So I'll let Danny do that.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us. I do want to do a shout out to Conewago Contractors, Proforma Graphics Concepts, GNS Food, Trummer Family Dentistry, Doug Ligor Media, Hockstad Enterprises, and Hanover Auto Team as members of our Squire Guild. Thank you so much for supporting our Squires. And if you have a business and you're interested in supporting our Squires, please contact Mr. Thomas. The email is on the screen, or you can scan the QR code. Tonight, I believe, is one of our future Squire nights, and so what that means is free admissions for kids K through 8 with paid adult admission. So when you see that we have a Squire night coming, you want to bring your Squire along, and they usually have prizes and activities for the kids. So it's really great time to bring the family. I do want to mention that we're still promoting the fundraiser for Tom Meyer. You know, show your support. I believe the limited edition Team Tom shirts, you can still order them through tomorrow. And if you do order one, students can bring the shirt home if you have a student here, or they can be picked up in the main office. You will be notified that your order has arrived. The shirt cost is $20, and this is a fundraiser to help Mr. Meyer as he battles bladder cancer. He has been a huge part of the Delone family, and also if you wanted to make an additional donation for Mr. Meyer, you can do that through the link on the Delone website. The QR code will take you right to the news section of the Delone website, where you can place your order or make a donation. And through the Delone website, in the news section, you also see everything else that's going on there. The new website is someplace where you are going to find all of the information coming up, things like the Delone Catholic High School when we have our shadow days and you can schedule a visit. Scan the QR code like there and you can schedule your shadow day or your visit. You also can download the app. They have a really cool app, My DCHS, I believe. I want to see what else we have on here. There's a tax credit program. You can find more information about that on the website if that is something of interest to you. And as always, we are looking for volunteers to help us here with DCBM to help us cover games, other athletic events, special events here at school. You can check out, that's the My DCHS app. Sorry, I think I might have said DCBN. But that mobile app is great. Tells you the menu, tells you class day, it tells all kinds of things going on. So if you're trying to keep tab of what's happening with your student and you're wondering, or your student, you want to know what's for lunch that day, that's a great way to check that out. But not a whole lot going on right now. I mean, the kids are getting ready for midterms, and there's some exciting things going on that I'm sure we'll get to and talk about as we come in for after midterms. So much want to thank Luke for coming out to help us tonight. He's a massive help for us for here on DCBN. But as the guys look like they are warming up and getting ready, I'm going to hand this back over to Bill and see if we can get Bill and Tony ready to come back to you.
Okay, welcome back. I think we're just about ready for the Delone wrestlers to come out. They kind of do a little bit of lights, playing with the lights and get a little bit of showmanship going on that. In a second, we'll get Tony back.
And we're back here.
We don't really move the cameras, but we still have our camera operator here.
Yeah, we got our camera operator here, but you can just watch tonight. You don't even move the camera.
Yeah, we have two stationary cameras, so we kind of flip between those to get the views we want.
So we're waiting for Delone to come out here, and they'll warm up, and then we'll have the national anthem, then we'll go. But yeah, I mean, Delone hasn't been 5-1 in wrestling for a while that I can remember. I mean, hopefully they have enough to fill all the. We don't have too many forfeits here this evening.
And it's always been hit or miss when it came to that, especially the lower weights.
Especially, if they send two guys out and the coach, there's a lot of coaches' decisions in this wrestling that I probably knew when I was back in high school when they did it, when I came to the matches. But being around Bob Gano and stuff like that, some of the coaches that, maybe they don't want this guy wrestling this guy, and it might be better to give up 6 here and pick up 3 there.
Yeah.
Than lose 12. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of most of these guys are weighed in at 2 or 3 weight classes, and
over the past couple of decades,
those
rules have changed.
That's what makes it tough on me as an announcer here, because they come out and this guy's wrestling this guy, this guy's wrestling this guy. Well, then when they come out and go in the mat, that ain't what it is. And they don't announce the names of the wrestlers before their match. Now, is that all the late we get, or do we get more when the actual starts?
It might be down to this.
Wow. Well, I got this out to write. I'm not going to be able to write anything. And what they'll do here, the captains will meet here and what they'll do is they'll flip a green and red. Used to be home and away, but I don't think they do that anymore. I think they've actually flipped for green and red. Hey, you can see it. So right now the Delone boys basketball sits at 6-4, and the girls are 9-0 after beating Williamsport by 3 up in Williamsport up at Elizabethtown College on Saturday. So Coach Eckenrode has that team playing really well. They play Fairfield tomorrow night. Then I think they have a Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening game at Columbia. Now that's weather permitting. I don't know what's going to happen with the storm coming in. Reminds me a little of synchronized swimming when they do that.
They look to have a lot of kids, so they might, hopefully they'll be able to fill all the, even sometimes when they have 2 or 3 in certain weight classes, they do have a couple that are still empty, but they might be able to fill them all tonight.
Well, maybe they already had the national anthem before the youth bouts. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see here. I know they're going to line up and announce here now, so if I can get a decent look at these guys and see who they are. And you watch them too, so you can tell us who's actually wrestling. And
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Delone Catholic welcomes you to the Sheppard Gymnasium for tonight's wrestling matchup between the Hanover and your Delone Catholic Squires.
We have Jason Reese doing the announcing down there.
Yeah, he's the PA guy. Nathaniel Handy's going to go 107, it looks like. He's 16-2.
114 Joseph Bunty for the Squires.
And looks like we're going to get a forfeit at
He's another one of the
Gavin Green's 14-0, by the way, for Delone Catholic. Looks like there's back-to-back forfeits at 15 and 21. Looks like we have another
couple forfeits.
Another couple forfeits. At least 3 it looks like tonight so far. We'll have to see who they send out. There goes Dominic. So the guys that I mentioned before are wrestling the weights. There should be wrestling.
Yeah.
It looks like. And there's Caleb. He's going to wrestle 215. Caleb comes in at 13-1 with 9 pins. And we're back here at the Sheppard Gym here in the campus of Delone Catholic. And now we'll have the toss, I guess the toss of the disc. Oh, then maybe they won't. Maybe it is still the home team's green and the away team's red.
Nope, he's got something.
Nope, he's got the old disc. He's going to toss it there. Okay, so it still has 2:15 in the board. So Bill, it looks like we're going to start there, and that'll be
Caleb Tyler.
Caleb Tyler, yeah, 13-1 with 9 pins, and 11 of these wins out of the 13 have been bonus point wins. So is that him?
Yes, that's him.
There we go. Look at that, they're announcing it for us.
Yeah, I think last year they did that as well. That was a big help.
And we're off here in the Hanover Delone wrestling match.
One thing I noticed as well is that the Squire singlets have gone away from the all black.
Yeah.
So if we do were to have them with Biglerville, we'd be able to tell them apart.
Now, one thing I remember from last year, the Squires like to use the cradle and get in. So we got an escape 2-1 Delone.
Okay, he'll try to jerk that head down. I think he's going to get the takedown.
Yep, 4-1.
Trying to keep control of him at turn. I'm trying to shoot that half Nelson so he can turn his shoulders.
And another escape. We have 4-2 now.
Well, you do that 13 more times and you win. That's. I know there was a time when that was a technique used quite.
Oh.
Now we got to take down and some back points.
Yeah, he's going to get at least 3 back points here if he doesn't get the pin. Yes, 20. Yep, he got it. 6-0 Delone. That was a quick move.
It was. That was
upper body movement just slammed him down.
For a large wrestler, that was very quick.
He moves to 14-1 now with 10 pins. .285 or heavyweight.
You know, I have Seth coming out here.
Who's this?
Seth Hilfiger.
Oh,
he's
Seth
my homer.
Okay. Seth Hilfiger, and I'm not sure. I didn't get the Hanover guy's name.
I don't remember if this is Seth's second or third year, but he started with very little experience and came along really quickly. So as a senior this year, the hope is to have some good success. Oh, he got taken down there. 2 points for Hanover.
And Hanover looked like he's trying to get the cradle in there also.
Well, he was working on the ankle. Now he's gonna.
Uh-oh.
Now he's trying to turn him. I think he is gonna get.
Like he did turn him. Yeah. Getting back points. He has at least 3. The ref's holding 3.
Yeah, I'm afraid this is going to be the end.
And it is. Brings it to 6-6. And 107's next. And if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be Nathaniel Handy, who is 16-2. And in all 16 wins, he's got bonus points. So 2 first period pins here. Move this along into the third match. Notice how fluid I am with wrestling now. Is that Nathaniel?
Yep, that's Nate Handy.
Okay, Nate. The order on him is he's super quick where he gets 2.
He's already, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think they're going to be, well, no, I think you might have him. I thought they were going to get out of the circle. Nope, we've got him already. 20 seconds is all it took.
12-6 now, Delone. 3 first period pins. I think we get a string of forfeits here coming up. 115's next, is that right?
That was 114.
Is it 114? Yeah, 114. I think this is going to be a forfeit. And it is. That puts Delone up 18-6. And I think Hanover gets a forfeit here at 21. And they do, so that's 18-12. And the next is 127. And who do we have there for the Squires? 127, we got Gavin Green, who's undefeated, 14-0. Gavin's undefeated, he's 14-0.
And Lockman, I didn't catch the first name. I think it's Lockman for the Nighthawks.
Green gets 2 points right off the bat. Rolls through.
Now he might be trying for a cradle. Thought he was going for a half Nelson, but now, well, might be going back to the half. I might have an escape here. Unless he's trying to reverse. Lockman's looking for that ankle.
Delone still controlling. Looks like he's going to try to tilt him here.
Yeah, looks like he's going to try to pull those shoulders over. Hasn't gotten it yet.
He has 1 minute and 8 seconds to try here. He's up 2-0.
Especially these small guys are very flexible, so
yeah.
It's.
You got him turned. He's getting back points now. He'll hold 3 back points. Then he'll let him up. Now he can actually get more back points since he replaced him. It should be 5-0. It is. Going to get more back points here.
Unless, okay. Well, doing that roll with somebody who's very lanky, you can lose control of him.
We got 3 more back points. That makes it 8-0.
Well, we're going to get through the first round in this one.
8-0 after 1 period.
Green's in the down position for the.
Yeah, he got a caution. He moved too quick there before the whistle. Reversed him, 10-0. Has him on the back again. Now he's going to let him go. And if he gets 3 more back points, it's over.
Yeah, we're already at 13
to nothing.
Yep.
He'll get a major decision if he gets 2 more points here.
That isn't the full 6 you get for a pin, though. It's.
I think it's only 5.
Yeah.
But we'll see when they put it on the board, but I think it's only 5. It looks like he's going to turn it.
If that's where they go, but yeah, we're any second now. He could be getting those.
Well, he.
Yeah.
And he pinned him anyway.
Need to get the pin. Okay.
And he remains undefeated at 15-0, Bill. So the 3 freshmen did what they had to do. All got bonus points, and we'll go to 133. Is Delone sending anybody out?
No, there's a female.
Oh, we can't wrestle a female. Delone won't. So she gets a forfeit, 24-18. And we got another girl coming out here for Hanover. At 39, that's going to be another forfeit.
Brings it back 24 all.
And Delone is not allowed to have a male go against a female. So that pulls Hanover back even though they've only won 1 match on the mat. Who's this, Bill? And
I didn't catch it, but he won by forfeit.
He got a forfeit
140
there.
145.
So 30-24. So we're going to go to 52.
We're going to have a match at this one. This is Jamie Aquino.
For Delone?
Yes.
Jamie Aquino for Delone. Delone leads 30-24. This is the 10th match of the night. Delone really needs this match. They're in 12th place in districts, and they only take 12 to the team championship, so. Hanover's going to get 2 points. No takedown yet. He's not going to let go of that leg.
And it was.
Works his way back to his
very
feet.
close to Delone getting the takedown. Now, that's a full takedown here for Hanover.
Back points also, so it's going to be at least a 5-point move here.
Yep, they're putting up the 3 back points. As we're coming down under 10.
Trying to get more back points, but can't flip him.
Well,
5-0 after 1. Going to stay neutral. And 2 points for Hanover on a takedown.
Now it looks like 5 points are coming.
Down and
if not a pin, it's and we have a pin there.
Pin for Hanover. And that makes it 30-30 again. Going into the 11th match. 160.
We have Connor Bauerline coming out for the Squires.
Connor
and Alvarez for the
Hawks.
They get right into the next match quick. There's no wasted time in these matches. Connor's been wrestling as long as I can remember.
Yeah,
and maybe as long as he can remember.
He's grown too. He's in low in a double leg and get.
No, they both escaped
that.
Yeah,
Hanover kid rolled through it. Nice move. And in a single leg now.
There we go.
2 points.
Now we have takedown. It looks like he's going to try to turn him.
Was that a half or?
No. He would. Oh, now he is working up under the shoulder there, under the right shoulder, but you know, he's going to a
2-0 Bauerline here with Bauerline getting some back points here.
It's almost a reversal.
Ref's going to hold 3.
Bauerline took a good control of that. He could have lost that.
5-0 Bauerline right now with less than 25 remaining here in the first period. Trying to get back points again. And he's getting a count. And they're going to hold 3 more.
Just about the end of the period. It should be the 3.
8-0 at the end of the first period.
That does get it up to 8.
Bauerline deferred, and the Hanover wants to go neutral.
I was just reminded, although I did see it over the weekend, that Connor Bauerline's going to be going to St. Vincent's over in Latrobe for wrestling as well as.
Oh, right.
You know, I don't know if he's going to play football or anything too, but he's going to be wrestling for them. That was in an announcement over the holiday. I think it was just last weekend.
Alvarez is in with a headlock, pulls him down. Connor Bauerline leads 8-0 right now.
And they're back to an even position. Connor goes for a takedown, and he gets it. They told him, I guess he still has to get that leg free.
He's got to get the leg free. That might be a stalemate.
Jane Alvarez does have a good hold of that leg.
Yeah, stalemate finally with 1:22 left here in the second.
Goes again for a single leg.
Low,
very low, but again
we get in the same situation.
Alvarez has his leg again.
And he's not leaving go.
No, I believe this might have the same ending.
There he got it.
He did get it. He got it out. And
it should be 2.
Alvarez still has that has the right leg now, so I think that's what's preventing it from being a takedown. Now
it is a takedown. Plus we got a potentially dangerous thing happening here, I guess. So did he give him 2 for the takedown?
I think they
yes,
did.
They
Yeah,
did.
they did on
now.
the board, and I did see the call for it.
See if we have blood somewhere. Door prizes. It is youth night here at Delone. Tomorrow night's youth night for boys basketball.
And it looks like we're about ready.
And it is 10-0, although ref's speaking to Delone with 30, what is that, 39 seconds? 39 seconds left. Power line will start on top here. 10-0 lead. Power line keeps him down.
Little bit of a sprawl there, but he did keep him. Now they're out of bounds, so they're going to come back to the middle. 28.2 seconds left. They have.
Again, we got blood. Must be his nose.
I'll have Caleb, our athletic trainer, help to take care of things. But as it gets cold and dry, that air can dry out your nasal passages and might not have any. Any real hope of stopping that too long. And then as you're pummeling for position, you're always going to have bits of your face in the way. And the nose can just stick out there and always seem to be available when you don't want it to be.
Looks like they got things stopped now. Is it his leg or?
I think there was some on his sleeve.
There's some blood on the sleeve, so they have to put the neutralizing stuff on it.
Again, I'm just told there is a limit to the blood time that they have.
I think it's 5 minutes.
They do need to. I hope that's not the case. I know. Yes, we might be able to. Danny just had a suggestion. Might be able to ask Mrs. Groves if she can be available for the next wrestling match. She was very good with soccer.
Was that her there?
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
Mrs. Groves.
Oh.
She had Aiden Groves in soccer and JP Groves. He's one of the wrestlers here. So yeah, she's got a big family coming through school. So. Yeah, they do a lot of volunteer stuff, especially with the soccer program. Actually, I think Mr. Groves helped with one half of a game, and she helped with the other half, and just announcing it was great.
And Bowerline's going to take down here to start the third period. 2 minutes left, and he has a 10-0 lead. And looks like Hanover's going for an optional start. And he's going to get up, so it's 11-0.
They're in a sprawl here. Now they were separated. I'm assuming Connor's going to go for one. Going for that right leg. They're about to get called out. Maybe Alvarez is hoping to finish off a takedown here. But they might.
And so is the Bowerline looking to finish off the takedown. But
I think
he popped his head.
If Connor can get that left leg free.
It's down under a minute now.
And he gets it.
So it's now 13-0. He has a 4-point victory right now wrapped up if he can stay off his back here. 2 more points and he'll have the 5-point victory. We're under 40.
And that experience there, I think, is what's helping Connor through. I mean, he tried to roll that one time and got right back.
He just won now.
Yeah, some of that comes from being able to remember that time when you got caught.
Major decision for Delone. And that's probably going to take it to 35-30 now.
Yeah.
And we'll go to 72 now. And it's just
Alston Gregg.
Alston Gregg. And that's what it is 35-30. Dominic Giraffe, I think, is up next at 89.
Versus Gregg, 172.
I really don't know how much experience Alston has. He's a football player. He's nice and strong, but I don't know how long he's been wrestling.
Both guys feeling each other out now.
Yeah, they're pummeling a bit.
Gregg's in a double leg, but they're both out of bounds now. 1:06 left here in the first period.
hand fighting, but
you can keep him in. But
Austin got him down.
But he
kinda. But if he spins over to take the takedown, they're gonna be out of bounds and come back to the center. So he's kind of got to pull him back in, and that's a lot tougher.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but they called him out. It looked like they still had, I guess it's where the feet are, so both feet were out of the white circle. Right at 30 seconds now left in the first period.
Austin's trying to set him up one way and come quick the other. Down under just about 10 seconds now. Yep. And he finish it off. Kind of a fireman's carry.
And he got move, two right at the end of the first period, so he's going to have a 2-0 lead going into the second period. I think this is going to come down to who's in better shape.
Yeah, that was a hard fought, evenly matched.
And they're both going to go up again. Both. Delone choose neutral.
Yep, he tried it again. He's still going on now with a single, but I think it's Gonzalez. They said has an ankle picked and might be in position to take him. Or, well, Austin's still deep into that left leg.
He's not giving that up, it don't look like. And we're under a minute here in the second period. And they're out of bounds.
Now they're out. So they're going to go back to a neutral position. So all that energy for not a whole lot from on either wrestler's part.
45 seconds left here in the second period.
And we have a takedown.
Two more for Olsen.
And
now
then
they're
we're out of bounds. So now we're going to.
The Hanover wrestler will have to go down here. 4-0 Austin here with 38 seconds left in the second period. Big match for Delone with Dominic Giraffa coming up next.
Well, we spent very little time in this position. Anybody having an advantage. I don't know how that's going to go. Austin's working to turn him, but gets denied.
And you almost lost him there for a minute. Down to 15 seconds. Just trying to. Hanover coaches want the Hanover kid to turn in.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's all it takes is for him to turn in. And he's got to take the reversal. But it's easier said than done, of course.
Yeah, and that's going to be.
But Austin was kind of letting himself vulnerable by trying to pull back and arch his back.
4-0, and the Hanover kid's going to have to start down because he needs to get out to get a point. 2 minutes left in the match. 4-0 Delone. 35-30 in the match, Delone. So who has the stamina here to go the last 2 minutes?
Well, there's a lot of conditioning to get you ready for that 6 minutes. That was really the one thing that scared me off of wrestling in high school. Running the bleachers and the steps and everything and all that for 6 minutes. But it takes it out of you because you're...
Yeah. You can tell both these guys have slowed down some. And Austin does not want to give up his 4-point lead here.
And we're getting close to halfway through the period, so he may be able to keep it.
Yeah.
Well.
Caution green? Well, because he wasn't moving up, I guess. I'd have called caution on. And we're going to be under a minute here shortly.
Well, yeah, now they're kind of stuck. And again, all the Hanover wrestler had to do was turn in. Again, it's easier said than to actually make it happen, but I think Alston's taken that away from him.
And we're under 30 here. Should get back points here. And he is. Delone's going to get a 3 count on the back points, I believe. 10 seconds. It looks like Delone's going to come away with a victory here. And that's it here for this match.
He held on to get those 3, and it's going to be 7-0.
7, but I still think that's just a decision where it's going to be 3 points.
Right, it was 3, so you have 38-30, and this is Dominic.
38-30. Now, if he wins, Delone will win the match. It wouldn't matter what happened at the next. Dominic has him. Lost.
Now
he got a 2-point. Had him in
he had him almost ready to turn him.
Tilt situation, but so he has a 2-point lead right now.
He looks like he's going for a cradle.
Well, he's being very methodical about it. He's going to work his way in there.
But he's very experienced, very comfortable where he is. So.
Oh, he got him, turned him in the back, and he's getting back points now. I'm not sure he had it there long enough though. He gave him 2 back points to 4-0. They didn't put him on the board yet, but he did give him 2 back points. Trying to turn him. And he got him.
He did get him around now.
Holding 3 back points for him now.
Okay, now he went over. You got him back over. But he's bridging out.
Uh, 22 seconds to do something here.
And we have
Dominic Carafa gets the pin. That's going to make it 44-30. And with 1 match left, that's going to give Delone the match here tonight. As a matter of fact, I think that's it.
I think that was it. I don't think there is anything between 189 and 215.
So it's just 13 matches. So Delone's going to win here tonight, 44-30. We'll be back on DCBN next Friday night when the gang will be together to do the Hanover girls basketball game. Remember, that's 1 game only at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow night, come out and support the Squire boys here playing Fairfield at 6 o'clock also. Bill, you have anything else to add? Nice working with you tonight.
There was a mass originally scheduled for the 18th that is not going to take place this year because we have like 3 masses coming up in February, so I think they just canceled that one.
So for DCBN, for Tony Weaver here and Bill Smith, Mike Knoll sitting to my left, and Danny
but
doing
Luke
a great
Wagner here too.
Luke Wagner, that's why I don't want to forget him. and Danny doing a great job as always. We'll see you next Friday night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.